Okay, everyone, today we're doing a playthrough of Final Girl. This is going to be the original feature film box with Hans and Camp Happy Trails. Our final girl is going to be Laurie. If you have a favorite feature film or killer or location or combo thereof, please drop that in the comments below. Love to hear that kind of stuff. My personal favorite, I think, is Hans on the spaceship with the alien. Except obviously that you're not using alien, you're just using a spaceship. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just like that combo. Reminds me of Jason X. It's an old horror movie from way back in the day. I enjoy that combo very much. Another one I like a lot is pretty much Incanyamba, but anywhere other than the Sacred Groves. Sacred Groves makes every boss harder, and Incanyamba's already brutal. So I don't recommend fighting that guy where he comes from. Take him somewhere else, beat him down. It always feels good. If you have any memorable moments, you can drop those in the comments as well. I've had Incanyamba take me out in like 2 rounds. So, it's hard to forget those. Those are painful moments, but they're memorable just the same. If you've never played this before, there are plenty of videos out there. This is not going to be a how to play, but we'll kind of walk through what we're doing a little bit as we go. Every final girl has a special item for themselves, comes with them. I usually just take all the item cards from the location. I throw that special weapon into the deck. I don't know if it's going to be part of this game or not. I don't know if we'll see it or not. Usually I don't, actually. But when I do, it's a nice surprise. I like to play that way. Obviously, you can set it up however you want. They have different recommendations based on how you want to do it. That's just how I prefer it. Old revolver, the flashlight, those are good items for sure. The lucky rabbit's foot. If you can roll a lot of stars, that thing can be pretty strong. But rolling well in this game is not something you can count on, so there's that. Yeah, I've tried to get this on video a couple times already. Sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. So we're going to try this one more time. At least I get to play a fun game again and talk to you guys even more, even though you didn't get to hear me the first time. So our setup card is going to be the Skinny Dipping. Our final girl is going to start at the lake, I think. No, next to the lake at the dock. The killer is going to start over here, and then we have a victim between us. A couple at the cliff, a couple at Makeout Point. 3 of them hanging around the cabins. 1 in the cabins, and then 2 around it. And then we are going to have 2 down at the fire pit. And that should be that set up for those. And we should be almost ready to start this, if I'm not mistaken. Just wanted to you guys see me shuffle and get the tokens out and stuff. And then our starting event is going to be fresh meat. Place 2 new victims at the cabins. 2 new victims at the dock. And 2 new victims at the fire pit. I have a bad feeling about this. That seems like a lot of bodies. Okay. Well, that's not good. Alright. So, we take our 6 starting cards. They cost 0 time. That'll make more sense as we go on for those who haven't seen this before. And we will get started. I like to start with a focus card. Hopefully we get a good roll. Gives us a couple extra time. We did not get a great roll. We got a decent roll. So we will drop horror by 1 for 1 time. We could walk right now because of where we are. I think we might do that. Let's go ahead and walk. We have to toss two cards to move. So that's in the beginning of the game. That's a super easy choice. You have short rest and weak attack. Both you're not going to use generally on turn 1, so we'll toss those. Flip this up to a star. We get to move 1 space for a time. So we will move that space and we'll bring these 2 victims they just put in there with us, which lets us rescue them. So we will put 1 here and drop the horror by 1. And then we can get really crafty here maybe. I say we just take the time. I think the time's most important right now. So we'll take that 2 time back like we haven't even taken a turn yet. We have focus and walk. We're gonna hold on to these for our next turn and start going to the planning phase. We're gonna spend 3 for distraction and 1 for close call. That's 4. And then we're gonna spend 2 more for sprint. And we'll put these away, reset that, and we can move on to the killer phase. Well, that wasn't a terrible first turn. I've definitely had worse. Okay, so he's gonna use his killer action, and his killer action for Hans, he's gonna either attack us or a victim in his space once. And in this particular instance, for now, he's doing 2 damage. Nobody is in his space, so that's not going to do anything. We'll move on to the terror phase. So we will draw a card. Well, I'm not sure. Yes, we did. Okay, we'll draw a card. Horrific Hammer Rush. If there are no victims on the board, there are. So he's going to target the closest victim, and then he's going to move twice. All right. So closest victim is going to be 1, 2, where there's 2 of them. That's not good. And then he's going to attack twice. And for each victim killed during this attack, it'll raise horror by 1. Which is bad, because every time he kills one, it raises bloodlust. 1, 2. That'll raise the horror by 1. The extra 1 each. Brutal. That is absolutely brutal. Alright. So, panic phase, there's nobody left in his space because he killed them. And then we'll move on to upkeep phase. And we're in bad way now. We need to get this distraction going for sure. We don't really have a choice. That is so very bad. We'll play close call for 2 times so we can re-roll those. Alright. We're actually going to toss both of these. That will let us turn this 4 into a star. With 2 stars, we drop this by 2. And then we get 2 more time. We almost had to do that. We have a focus in hand. Might not be worth doing though. You know what? We're gonna give it a shot. We just need 1 star. We got 1 star. We'll drop it by 1 more. We'll lose the time. Then we'll move on to the planning phase. We'll take distraction for 3. We tossed our sprint, so we're going to take a sprint for 2, I think. Yeah. We're going to take these 0 costers because we can for throwaways. And it was not our best turn, but we'll reset this. I tend to forget that a lot. I apologize if I do in the future. And then killer phase. Nobody's in a space still. We'll move over. And it's a fire. Alright, roll a die to determine which space bursts into flames. Hopefully it's the dock. Because, I mean, the gun's there. But there's no victims there, so. It is a 6. It is the dock. We got lucky. Okay. So, at the dock, all victims in that space are killed. Discard all the items from that space. If you or an enemy are there, you each lose a health. I don't think anybody's there. We're not. Okay. So that's that terror phase. Man. At least we caught a little break there. Alright. Upkeep or panic phase. Nobody's in a space. Upkeep phase. We don't have anything to do on that front. And here we go. Alright. This time we're gonna do it. We're gonna go distraction because we need this. We get 1 star. Alright, we don't have a choice. So 1 star will give us 1 time. 1 of these, which gives us a dice. Alright. Focus. Do we do a focus? We have 2 focuses. No, we're gonna sprint. We're gonna do it. We gotta get moving. We got some people to save. Alright, 2 stars. That's 3 space for 1 time. That could have went much worse. Alright. 3 spaces for 1 time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and bring 2 of these with us. Alright. We have a walk. Yep, let's spend the walk. Come on, we need 2 stars again. Let's do it. Well, that one's got to be rolled right. Alright, so we're going to go short rest, weak attack for tossaways. Spend 1 time. Move 1 space. Bring these with us. So now we are going to put 1 on the 2 time space. That's helpful. And we're going to take a 2-cost card, which is in this case going to be sprint. Alright, so now we have sprint, focus, and focus in our hand. And we're going to try to sprint again. Let's get moving. Let's get some stuff done. Wow. Okay. We get to move 3 spaces again. 1, 2, 3. We'll bring them with us, or do we move back here again? Yeah, we're going to move back here again. We have 2 focuses in hand. We're going to hold on to those. We're going to go to the planning phase. We're going to spend 3 on a distraction. 1 on a close call. Now we have 2 left. We're going to take a search because we're going to need that. We're going to take this walk, and then we're going to put these away. Sprint, sprint, short rest, walk. Here's a distraction. Alright. Okay. Reset this. Ready. He's got nobody in his space when he does his stabby stab. Terror card. Over at the clutch cam. And he just keeps coming. Horror goes up by 1. That's very bad. We lose our die again. And then he's going to target the closest, which is going to be the 2. Oh no. Yeah, 2. He's going to move there. He's going to kill 1. That's going to raise his bloodlust up by 1. Not good. Could have been worse. And then the one that's left in there is going to panic. Going to panic to the space of 6. It'll move there. All right. And we get to move to the upkeep phase again. Still, we haven't even searched anything yet. The dockers burn up, so we're not even close to an item. It doesn't look like. And we are going to. We need to move. That's what we need to do. That's what we're doing here. So, no, we're not doing that first. Forgot. We lost our die. So we're going to go distraction. There we go. Okay, focus Mike. Oh, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. These dice rolls could definitely be going worse. So even though we've had some bad things happen, I will take it. And then we're going to walk. I'd like to move 2 spaces, but it looks like we're moving nothing unless we throw something away. But you know what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to throw these 2 focus away. Turn one of these to a star. Move 1 space for a time. Bring these with us. We get to rescue them both. So this one lets us move a space. This one lets us gain a health, which we don't need. I like to keep these over here for my own personal knowledge of how many I saved. Flip her over to her special side. And her special side lets her do 1 extra damage if she's attacking the killer while it's in her space. Which is always nice. Because especially with Hans and his monster amount of hit points. And then we're going to go to the planning phase because we're kind of stuck. We're going to spend 2 for a sprint. We're going to spend 2 more for a sprint, 1 for a close call, 1 for a search, or 2 for a search, and then we're going to take, I don't know if we can, let me count these cards. You can only have 10 cards in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can take 4 of these. There's 3. We're going to take all 3 because I like the cheap ones for throwaways. We'll put these away. We will reset this, and the killer gets to go again. And in this case, he's going to try to stabbity stab. Nobody's there. Move on to the terror phase. Some of these are very bad, and this might be one of them. He kept swinging his hammer and killing and killing. If there are no victims on the board, there are. He's going to target the closest one, move to it, and kill it. That's going to raise this up by 1. That costs us a horror. And then he's going to do it again. And kill this one. This will go up by 1. Now he gets a dark power. His dark power is Sledgehammer Massacre. Oh boy, that sounds bad just by the name. Okay, Sledgehammer Massacre says, for every attack Hans attacks you and each victim in his space once. Oh man. So for every attack, he attacks us and the victims in our space. Well, that's definitely not ideal. Alrighty, so we got to make sure we either stay out of the space with victims or we get them rescued. Okay. Alright, panic phase, nothing. Upkeep phase, nothing. Moves on to our actions, which we need to go back. Oh, it only went up 1, which could have been worse. So let's sprint. Let's get some moving. Alright. That is a terrible roll, people. Holy cow. Alright. So we're going to throw away short rest and weak attack again. So we can at least move 2 for 1 time. And we're going to move to the utility shed. Okay. Now we're going to search. We need a good search roll here. It's not completely necessary, but it would definitely come in super handy. There you go. Ask and you shall receive. We'll take the top 2 cards. We'll put those over here in the clutch cam. We get the rabbit's foot. During the action phase, to make a horror roll for each star, choose one of the following. Get 2 time, get a health, reduce horror, move a space. That's pretty nice. And then for the second item, it's going to be fireworks, which in this case we're easily going to take the rabbit's foot, and we're going to throw the fireworks at the bottom of the deck. Which is a choice. If I show you the search card for 2, place the other on the top face up or underneath face down. We chose option 2. And then we are going to, we have another search. We're going to use it. Okay, I guess I should have played the first one. It does cost us a time for that action that we did. We're going to play this one. Oh, nice. Did it again. Sweet. So that'll cost us time again. We'll spend it this time before I forget. The map. Discard during the action phase, and then for each deck of item cards, do one of the following. If the top card is face down, reveal it. If the top card is face up, remove it from the game and reveal the next card. Okay. Hopefully this one's better. The whistle. It is not. Spend 1 time to use the whistle. Once per action phase, when used, all victims adjacent to you will move to your space, which in this case is probably bad because of his hammer ability. Then all enemies target me and move. As long as you have the whistle, 1 additional victim will follow you. I mean, that's kind of okay, but yeah, that's going to the bottom, so we know it's fireworks and the whistle, and we're going to keep the map. Oh, that search did not go the way we was hoping. So, during the action phase, we'll read this again because we're about to use this. Discard during the action phase, which I'm about to do. And then for each deck of item cards, do one of the following. We're going to remove the flashlight and reveal the next card. Energy drink, it's not great. And then this one for each deck of item cards, if it's face down, we reveal it. We know what it is. It's the fireworks. Okay. Alright, well, sometimes that's how it goes. And we will move on to sprint. I think, yes. We're going to sprint. We're going to try to run to the other place. And it did not go well. But we do have 2 close calls and a walk. We're going to spend a walk and a close call, I think. Yeah, because we're already down. I don't want to spend the 2 time to You know what? We're going to do it. Screw it. We're going to spend 2 time to re-roll all of these. And we get 1 star. Spend 1. We get to move 2 spaces. So, but we get to keep the walk and the close call in the end. Go to the planning phase. We have no time. So we will take the freebies and put these back. Okay, we will reset that. And killer phase, nobody's in a space again. Those maps go on now. And we're going to do a tarot card. Here we go. Maybe things are starting to go our way. Draw the top card of any item deck. I mean, okay. I guess we'll take the energy drink. Alright. Could have been worse. We've had worse things happen to us this game. Alright. Panic phase, upkeep phase. Here we go. So the tarot cards haven't been totally terrible. I don't think. We have 2 walks, 2 focus, and a close call. Let's, guess we don't have a choice. We're going to walk. A 6. That says that's 1 star and a walk. We get to move 1 space for a time. We could move 2 spaces if we toss 2 cards. Maybe we do that. Alright, we'll toss the 2 focus. We'll turn this to a star. We're going to move 2 spaces. We have a walk and a close call. Let's try it again. Hold on, I got to spend the time for that. That's 1 time. Alright. Here we go. We'll hold on to the close call. We'll spend 1 time. We'll move 1 space. We'll rescue this one, which will give us a time. And then we'll go to the planning phase, which we will take a sprint for 2, a search for 2, and another close call for 1 because don't want to waste anything. We'll take the freebies, put these back, walk, walk, focus, focus. Reset this. Killer phase. He stabs at the air again. He's probably really tired of that. Tarot card. Uh-oh, he's taking souvenirs. If there are no victims on the board, draw the next tarot card, which there is. He's going to target the closest victim, and he's going to move twice. He moves 2 spaces. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He's going to stab twice. Thankfully, nobody's there, and we get no bloodlust. Whew. Okay. Again, these tarot cards could be much worse. We've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got a little bit of time left. All right. Now, I think it's time to get a little juicy. We're going to toss this energy drink. And the energy drink is going to let us move 1 space. So we're going to move into the killer space with that. Then We're going to do the lucky rabbit's foot. Okay. It says, during the action phase, make a horror roll, and for each star, choose one of the following. Alright. We need stars. Here we go. We get one, and that is it. That is not ideal. But it could have been worse. Could have been worse. So we will move the one space. Toss that. Alright. Now, we are in our spot where we want to search. Okay. We are going to pull out our search card. And this time we're actually going to roll good again. And except we're not. So, we are going to play close call. Spend 2 time. And re-roll all of those. And it got slightly better. We will take the top card for 1 time. It's a first aid kit. Alright. Let's just recover more health every time, but, I mean, that's really not what we was looking for there. Okay. We are going to have to sprint. Get these victims out of here. Alright, we'll toss the 2 usual weak attack, short rest for 1 time. Move 2 spaces. I have to return one of these to a star. I'm going to go 1, 2 with 2 of them. We have a close call left. That's it. We're going to the planning phase. We have 2 time. We're going to take a sprint and these freebies. Put all these back. Alright. He's going to stab at the air again. That's probably seriously annoying him. And then the tarot card says, place 1 new victim. See, I got to reset this. I almost forgot again. I fell asleep. What did I miss? Place 1 new victim at the cabins. Hey, stop doing that. And then 2 horror. At least he's not killing people. I mean, horror's bad, especially when it takes away our dice. But it is what it is. Panic phase, upkeep phase. We are going to... We've got a lot of walk, a lot of focus. And let's play this focus. Alright, for 1 time, we'll drop 1 horror. We're going to do that again. Hopefully you get 2 stars this time. Not really counting on it, but... We got 1 again, though, so 1 time. Which gives us another dice. And then we're going to sprint. We're going to toss. We're not going to toss anything. We're going to take it. That's 1 time. Move 2 spaces. 1, 2. These get saved. Both of those will give me a time. So that's bonus. We have 2 walks here. Let's play one. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it goes well. Could have been better. We'll spend the 1 time. We'll move the 1 space. So if I spend this, and even if we roll, we rescue 1, but it washes out on time. Alright. What we're going to do, we're going to toss this walk for a time, and we're going to go to the planning phase. We're going to get a retaliate for 4, and a close call for 1. That will reset that. We put these away. Walk, walk, sprint, focus, focus. Alright. And then, yeah, we'll take that short rest that we had. No, we'll just leave it for now for the next turn. And then we wait for him. He's going to attack the air again. Terror card. He wants fresh blood. He's going to target the closest victims. Goes here. Kills this guy. Bloodlust goes up. And it says every time Hans attacks you and each victim in his space once. Well, so he kills 2 of them. Horror goes up by 1. Yeah, he's getting pretty upset. I mean, that's what he does, though. All right, no panicky. All right. And he didn't attack us either. Okay. I guess I could have moved him in our spot, but I don't think that's how that targeting works. So we are going to stop there. We're just going to go right straight to planning. Distraction of 3. We're going to take all of these. That's 6. We have 4, so I guess that's all we can take. Unless we leave something behind. We'll leave behind the 2 walks, maybe. We'll take a guard. Reset that. Okay. It's his turn, and we're in a bad spot. Alright, he's attacking the air again. Terror card. He's going to be freaking out on us real soon. That girl, what's her name? She can help us. Place 2 new victims in the space where you started the game. Alright, where I started the game is going to be at the dock. Yep, the burnt down dock. Horror goes up by 1. And we're going to get an event. And the event is Stubborn Kids. 1 less victim will follow you. Well, that's fine, honestly, because there's only 1 where we're at. Alrighty. Panic phase. Nothing. Upkeep. We'll keep the first aid in our hand. And then we get to do something here, I think. Alright. We're going to play Distraction. It didn't go well at all. I need both of those. We're going to toss Close Call for 2 time. We only get 1 of them. So we gain a time. Drop the Horror. Now we're going to play Focus because we definitely need that die. We're going to toss Weak Attack and Short Rest. That turns that to a star. Drop that by 1 again for a time. Give us our die back. Alright. So we have Focus and Guard and Retaliate and Close Call. So we're going to do Focus again because why not? We get a star. We'll drop it by 1 more for 1 more time. And we will go from there. Let's see here. He is really close. So when we're at the focus phase or the planning phase, we need to move too. So we're going to take the 2 walks, so that lets us move. We're going to take we have 3 time. I say we take the sprint for now. And then that'll be that. And then back to killer phase. You can stab the air. Terror card. Oh, he got Unholy Rage as the minor dark power. That is not good. He does an additional damage every time he attacks now too. So he's swinging for 4. That's a lot. That's that. And then we go to the upkeep phase. There are no terror cards left, so we're going to reveal the finale. And his finale is the Butcher Bloodlust. And what that means is he will now target us as his action, move twice and then stab, which currently is very bad. So there we go. He's going to move 2 spaces, attack for 4 damage. We have no weapon. All right. We are not where we want to be with this. Okay. We're going to sprint. All right. We get to move 3 spaces for a time. 1, 2. Drop this one off. We're going to keep moving. 3. That gives us a time. Walk, walk. Retaliate. We're going to walk. Okay. If I don't do anything, we just lose 2 time. Or I can toss a walk and a close call. That lets us move 1 space for a time. Okay, I think we're done there. We're going to go with Furious Strike for 4. And then reset that. Put all these away. Walk, sprint, focus, focus, distraction, close call, short rest, walk, weak attack, close call. Okay, that's where that's at. He's going to stab the air. Nope, he's got the new action. He's going to target and move twice. Then his movement is now 2, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he is going to attack us, which means he attacks twice now. No. He just does extra damage. Okay. Alright, so we're going to play Retaliate. We can reduce the damage by 2, or we can toss these. There's no terror cards left. We're going to toss both of the... No, we're not tossing these. We're going to hold on to those. Reduce the damage from the attack by 2, so we take 2 damage. And then we hit them for 1 and 2. Oh, that's super not good. And that's that. Panic phase, nope. Upkeep phase, nope. Our turn, we're going to go with Furious Strike. That's 2 stars at least. Drop the horror once, which would give us a time, actually. And then we hit him for 2, 3 more damage. And we'll move to the planing phase. And in the planing phase, we are going to take... We have a guard. We're going to take Critical Blow and Close Call for a total of 7 time. And then that'll be that for that. I'm going to put these away. Furious Strike and Retaliate. Alright, let's see how bad this gets. He's going to stab us. We're going to play the guard. Get 2 stars. We get to ignore all the damage. Oh, nice. Okay. That's that. Alright. Interesting. Our turn. We got Critical Blow and Close Call. Alright, let's play Critical Blow. We got 1 star. We're going to keep it. Drops this by 1. It gives us a time. We do 2 damage, 3 damage. And then it ends our turn. So we're going to go to the planing stage. We're going to take Retaliate for 4. We're going to take Guard for 2. Close Call for 1. Reset that. Put these away. We might actually do this with nothing, which is a kind of anticlimactic, I think, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so his turn. He's going to attack us. We're going to retaliate. 1 star. 1 star lets us reduce the attack by 2, which we'll do. Then we hit him for 1 and 2. Alright. That's that. No panicky, none of that stuff. Moves on to us. We have close call and guard. That's what we have. We're going to... Guess we should have took weak attack out of here, huh? Actually, we get 1 more dice because of this. Didn't change anything. Nope, we're going to leave it there. And then with 6, we're going to take critical blow. Alright, he's going to come at us. We're going to roll 4 dice. I'm going to put this back. He's going to roll 4 dice on us. He's going to attack us. We're going to roll 4 dice to save our own skin. We get 2 stars. We ignore all the damage. Alright, and then goes back to our turn. We play critical blow. We're still rolling 4 dice. Oh my. That is terrible. We're going to play this close call for 2 time. That was wholly epically bad. And then we get 1 star. 1 star is 2 damage. And a time. And we're going to do it. So the 1 time gives us there. Or the 1 horror gives us the time. 2 damage, 3 damage. Alright. This is it. If he has hit points under here, we probably got moited. He's dead. And that's a playthrough of Camp Happy Trails. The ending wasn't as grandiose as I had hoped. I probably missed a rule or something somewhere. If I did, drop that down below. I want to thank everybody for hanging out today. I appreciate it. We will get more on the playthrough. If you have any preferences or combos you want to see, just let me know. I'll be happy to get them on the channel if I have them. If I don't have them, I might have them soon. So that's where we are. Thanks, everybody. And you have a great day.